He didn't. No tag, no nothing. Jeff walked in off the street. Was like, oh,
ER32.
They're playing Brawlhalla in here? Oh, I'll try it out. Like,
oh, I'm in a top 8 qualifier match with Thor. Let's do it. Game number 1 between Jeff and Impala. Taking the speed stance here to try to keep up with the speed that you're presenting, and of course having to take the defense stance on Koji.
You know what's so crazy too? I just was talking about how I was like, I really haven't seen that much Thor lately, and I thought he was a very popular character. And Jeff said, I got you. I'm just gonna keep winning until you actually have to see me. So we do have a Thor representative here, right outside.
Oh, a side sig. I mean, that's one thing that Thor definitely can struggle with, is finding connections on sigs. Very laggy sigs, very telegraphed sigs. But right now, Jeff finding 2 side sigs, proving me wrong. He is cooking on the orb right now. Impala, with no resources, finds a wall touch there with that downer to slide into that angle. But Jeff with the weapon starve now.
Okay, yeah, weapon. This is definitely not a bad option. You know, you can definitely try to find yourself just a raw Sair somewhere. It may not need it. Well, that was you know, if that was Thor, or if that was Taros, that would have been an issue. But he still finds it. Jeff with a very solid lead. Man, just now starting to hit like the deep orange. So a little more damage that we're going to need here from Impala to really threaten this stock.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see as the adaptation comes in from Impala if Jeff will continue to get away with this big orb damage that you're seeing here. Because definitely orb being the damage dealer, the hammer being the stock taker. All
right, Jeff big chilling right now too. He's like, I'm not gonna have to push too hard. He's definitely getting some good, you know, whiff punishes. What, that was a crazy option, but if he would have hit it, I would have thought he was a genius.
Okay, the sword online for Impala. We saw the sword, and the last set we got the commentator of Impala playing very, very well there. Jeff unarmed, even fighting with Impala, avoiding that side stick and looking for a hammer here. I think you had orb double cycled there, but it didn't matter because Jeff clearly wants his living that Nair. Thor does have high defense.
What is going on? Oh, okay, he's still looking for the side. Go!
Down sig!
Down sig!
I'm shocked these connections are working.
Oh, you're crazy for that one. Jeff, why?
Jeff. They were 3 for 3 on SIGs before that, by the way.
He was going foolish on it, though, so I mean, I understand. Like, the confidence has got to be built on the side. Plus, he's already got quite a bit of damage here onto Impala, so as long as he can find a weapon, I mean, a side light, side air from the orb might be able to do it, or just a straight side air from the hammer could do it, too. He's got the orb in hand.
Yeah, clearly. For it. Yeah, side light, side air. You can get a stomp into side air on the hammer. Very consistent KO confirmed for Thor. Impala with the sweat beads get called out with an N light. Let's see if he can tap in this edge guard.
Okay, so he was able to touch the ground right there. That would have been nice if he had side light, side out there. He just went for the N light. I think he was a little too close, so he wasn't sure.
There it is. Got the whiff.
All right, and Jeff now, even still with a good lead, only in the yellow on his second stock. Don't let the nerves get you. I understand you're playing a champion here, but right now you're playing like a champion. Got to keep this one going. Impala now onto the bow. And while we were talking about his sword from the last set that we saw of his, right now it only feels like the sword's got a lot of chance to play. It seems like he's kind of favoring the bow in this matchup.
Trying to contend with the space that Orb gets. They're kind of like the polar opposites of taking space, I think. You get down air on bow, you got some pretty crazy like extended hitboxes from both, and Jeff coming out the better of it with that side light into Sair. Impala stuck on the left side of the wall, really slowing down the pace of the match. You don't really want to rush into this here. Nice end light.
Weapon stomp. No, couldn't get the weapon stomp still, though. Got a little extra hit, but Impala is able to find a way to get that sword with the down air. Grab sword on the way out, so. Oh, okay. Jeff just with the weapon toss looking for, oh, yo! Over the side sig. Jeff really just won.
Oh, it found the connection again. That's the third side sig working for Jeff there, getting unarmed with that side air coming out from Impala, but an orb right back online. Very slow match. I mean, 4 minutes has already, you know, passed, and Jeff finding the recovery there. Not enough to KO. You might see an N sig there. You have to be careful. Another side sig attempt. That would have worked if Impala wasn't ready with that weapon toss.
Right now, he truly is just one more hit away. Impala is going to be able to get that down light to the Sair. Can Jeff close this thing out? No weapon in hand yet. There it is, immediate. Almost got that side air to hit, but I don't know if that would have taken from the middle of the stage. I think with a stomp, though, might take from anywhere.
To be very careful as Impala here. You know, you want to play that grounded game on the bow, but as soon as you try to land, down light side air will meet you. Let's see, Jeff. We saw a down sig, find a connection, but a scoop down air instead. Jeff, very dominant.
I think he can push it further. He seems to really have a good grasp on what Impala's trying to do. His offense looks good. He's willing to send these sigs at very good and opportune times, and they're connected. So I can't be mad at him. I think he just sent the neutral sig right there. Right at you. Neutral sig.
I mean, it's so shocking to me because, you know, Thor very strong in twos, but the thing you don't really talk about is the SIGs connecting on Thor. You're not really relying on that. You're relying on the strength of the two weapons combined. But here, Jeff really pulling out all the stops. And, I mean, you need to. You're 2 winning games away from getting into top 8 here. So, you know, pull out all the stops while you can. Impala, I mean, tough opponent still. A good game 1, but Impala starting off very well here on this bow.
A little bit of a chase down right there. Yeah, this time around, I feel like, you know, Impala's, he had to think about it a little bit. He is not getting overwhelmed by Jeff. But Jeff still, you know, keeping it close as far as this damage goes. They're not too far away from each other with these colors. In fact, it's pretty much even. Hey, look for a raw. That would have been a very clean hit. I think he's sweaty.
He didn't touch, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get the touch. That was a good pickup from Impala, catching Jeff before he hit the ground, so put him off that stage with no resources.
As you get deeper into the red, Impala now has to worry about side light, side air on Orb, and Jeff instead going for an immediate side sig. I think it's working because you're expecting Orb side light, but instead you're getting side sig, which is just a little bit farther out of the range, and it comes out, I mean, I guess somewhat quickly. It's very punishable, but can't punish it if you're losing your stock getting hit by it.
Yeah, I mean, it's working out well. I mean, he's got to be, I think the only one that's been thwarted so far from weapon toss. Outside of that, he's pretty much hit all of them.
Yeah, like 80% accuracy at this point.
All right, he's got Paul at the side. Paula, though, great little spacing right there on the edge to get around and still get himself a punish to and back to the stage. Okay, Jeff with the double tap of the neutral airs.
Good movement so far. Impala on the sword, getting a side light there, trying to find maybe an edge guard opportunity. Another side air comes out from Jeff, who goes for the down air into the wall, doesn't find the connection. Not a lot of edge guarding from the side of Jeff, but Impala with an opportunity to show some edge guarding off here, maybe playing very controlled in center, waiting for Jeff to get back. A side stick finally whiffing and easily getting punished by Impala.
Hey, yeah, good stuff from Impala. I think he's starting to kind of pick up on what Jeff wants to do, at least for these side sticks. He definitely does favor the like quick gravity cancel side stick. So smart for Impala to kind of slide him back and get himself punished. But he's going to get back to the stage. He tries his own stick this time around. That's not going to work out for him. Push right back off. Trying to line up that down air. I think if he sent another one, it would have hit.
Nice side air to catch Impala without a weapon. Unarmed versus Orb offstage. Jeff trying to close out that stock with an unarmed end light, and Impala, instead of going for the weapon, tries to reversal and is still unarmed for it. Jeff, one stomp away from taking this game or this stock.
Okay, the Tommy Mac is coming out. His own version of the stomp, but no, the neutral air is not going to be able to send past that top blast on. Yeah, I think the next one, though, he is very much hurt. Both of them are very much hurt. I mean, if any sig hits, both of them are gone.
And light or another nair coming out from Jeff, forcing Impala on their last stock here. We'll see if Impala has what it takes to bring this one back, or if Jeff is going to lock it down on the Orb right now. Down air into the end light, chases forward with the down light. And Impala using the sig to get some momentum off stage, just goes back and finds the downlight on the high recovery attempt from Jeff, and we are down to a last stock situation, infinitely closer than the last game.
Yeah, but Jeff still got a little bit of a lead here. Now, there's never really been a weapon star against him either, too. I mean, like Impala, he'll come back unarmed, and Impala really hasn't been in a position to be like, I think I'm going to try to stop you from getting that weapon. Okay, stomp, neutral sig.
To confirm, I think.
Getting some real damage on that one.
One of the most damaging, confirms out of downlight on Hammer.
Okay, hold on now. Impala's starting to move. I think he activated.
Yeah.
You know, woke up a little bit. Got the orb back in the hand, though. This has definitely been what has been bringing. Oh, just barely out the way.
That's a big opportunity for Jeff. Oh, no, missing the ground pound. It was a down air away from taking the game instead. Now Impala goes for a ground pound. They're both missing, but Jeff finds a gravity cancel side stick. Impala off stage still.
Okay. Jeff now trying to line it up, tries to look for the side air or side light GC, but now he needs the side air though. Can he find one? The damage is not up enough for him to find the side light. Oh no, throws his weapon away.
What? No punish on the whip sig. Jeff picks up a hammer, now going for the down sig. Impala rising dodge to avoid a very active hitbox. You have to be careful there. The end light comes in for Impala, and now Jeff once again off stage. The dash jump downer is enough to take the game.
Luckily, both of them able to make it back, play a little more Brawlhalla there. But geez, that was a close one. All right, and here we are into game 3. I mean, not expecting this set to be so tight, but it is. Jeff, who just walked in from the streets of Daytona and said, I want to play some Brawlhalla, now playing against Impala right now. This is crazy.
Super close, and already Jeff imposing imposing a lot of damage on this orb. Going for that down sig there. If you didn't know, the activation hitbox can spike if you're right underneath it, so you have to be careful. Impala just swats it away, though, not letting the charge work out there.
Impala's definitely been playing a lot more defensive this time around. He's looking for Jeff to kind of like swing on him, maybe give him some punish. This time too far away for him trying to get that punish. The second time, though, is going to register. I'm still throwing these out, yeah. You haven't punished me enough for me to believe that I should throw out these side sigs.
Yeah, I think one of the only times I saw Impala get a direct punish on whiff was an end light on sword. So nowhere near as big of a punish as Jeff. You know, you might as well keep going for it if that's all you're going to take for it.
Jeff got to get just a little more damage here if he wants to really try to threaten the stock. He might be able to threaten right here if he's able to find the side sig, but no, there's a little dash neutral life. Going to give Impala the opening to get back to stage. A little stage control. Nice catch on the landing. That was very close. And he's still keeping the pressure up. Actually knocks the orb out of his hand. A lot of damage. Whoa.
You can hear the crowd every time a sig whiffs. I mean, everyone locked in for this one. And so close. Jeff trying to land with that side air to get a stock. Didn't find it. Impala holding center with the sword.
Still very good punish. He's definitely done a better job of dealing with the hammer as far as getting the punishes that we're expecting to see whenever somebody whiffs that close to you. Little weapon toss. Get that down air to hit. Looks for the stop, but wow, very good use of the GC. Doesn't have to get all the way down, just GC down heavy. And ends up sending Jeff past that blast zone. Jeff now just needing a weapon, looking for his own GC actually.
Trying to find that uppercut there, didn't find the connection, and right now very shifty movement, trying to be elusive and not get any extra credit for the side of Impala. Nice, and dodging upwards to try to contest if Jeff wanted to rise there, but a side light side air will even up the stock count, and we are in a very close match once again as Jeff has an orb and cycles another orb in the back pocket as well if Impala gets this orb off of Jeff. Okay, big on-arm opportunity. Getting the down air, getting the recovery, immediately going back to the stage and getting the weapon in hand. The bow has been doing pretty well into the orb, so you want to see more of that. The down light actually sending downwards. That could have been very scary for Impala. 2 exclamation points from Jeff. They're kind of getting riskier off stage now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, from that last game, I think they were more willing to show that, yeah, I'm down to get risky, yeah, I'm here. But so far, you know, still relatively even, a little bit more damage here onto Jeff, but with a good read, he should be able to even that back up. It is starting to escape him, though. Impala getting a lot more hits now. He cannot find these down airs, but he's kind of safely throwing these out, though, so that's not that big of an issue. Unfortunately, though, that does mean he's not really racking up that much damage. Trying for the more safe version when it bounces back up. Put a little more distance between him. Orb back in hand. He's definitely going to be favoring that, understandably so, because the orb has really been doing way more damage for him than the hammer. And I feel like he's been getting way less whiff punish as well from Impala.
Very patient play from both players, and as I say that, Jeff just swings into the corner again with a side sig. No GC needed that time. Impala getting sent off stage for it. It's an insane mode breaker, and it finds another stock. You cannot hover near the wall when Jeff has an orb in hand. The side sig is just a little bit farther than that side light, and it is lethal when it connects.
What is going on, man? Jeff really putting side sig back on the map. About to put Thor back on the map here. Okay, looking for the neutral sig. I just love the way that neutral sig looks.
It's so cool.
Get up out of there like, yeah, I'm gone. Unfortunately, though, might be going for that stock. Yeah, just the weapon toss. Going to go ahead and catch him right after. Really locked in that animation when you go for the recovery like that. So, Jeff now, a little bit small lead, already getting evaporated. Is now trying to get a weapon starved out here. Unfortunately, has to fight his way. Now, they're both unarmed. Looks like he can turn this to his own weapon starved now if he can keep this up. Not going to be long, though. Oh, wait. Okay, he did grab it. It's like he didn't grab it in time.
Oh, extended damage there. Dodge comes out from Impala, gets sent off stage with the end light. You see Impala respecting the pressure from Jeff. You have to avoid that. The side air comes in. Jeff hasn't been going off stage, but finally going for that down air. Doesn't even get the wall bounce, and Impala now with a chance to hold this center stage. The nair comes in to start a bit of a juggle, but I mean, you're not really going to see anything KOing quite yet for either character, but a lot of damage on the bow for Impala. Next hit might unarm for Jeff.
Yeah, he's definitely taking quite a bit, Jeff.
Okay.
Finally find himself another hit here. He's not really been like, I feel like when he decides to go, oh, that could have been scary. Oh, okay, the double dodge actually gets him through. He's still living to see another day on this stock in this game.
Impala
sends it. Okay, not a hard punish though, but he has to find his way back to the stage. No, but he doesn't. What a pickup and what
a... Going to take 2 more games. Impala 1 set away from winner's side top 8. Gonna be a very close match here on Apocalypse once again. Very methodical play, I feel like, too. But as soon as you kind of get lulled into a false sense of patience, Jeff starts swinging with those side sticks. So you have to be careful of that.
I think I would have liked to see Jeff like maybe try to swap stage, maybe so he can try to go a little more for the off-stage edge guards. I'm not sure where exactly would win. I think Demon Island obviously is what I'm thinking, just for the small lip, so a little harder to try to get past that reverse there. But maybe that would have spelled imminent doom for him. Seems like if he gave Impala too much space, that might not work well for him too, because of the fact the way he's covering so much space with his side stick. So I get it. Just gonna chill out, keep playing on some Apocalypse. See how this one plays out.
Impala throwing the weapon there with the sword on light. Should be an easy tap in here. Okay, Jeff very elusive, but gets caught with the down light in the side air. And Impala, for the first time, it feels like with a comfortable lead going into Jeff's second stock here in game number 4.
All right, Jeff able to find himself the hammer, but he is so far behind right now already on the damage. So he's got to do a lot to get back into this game, and I don't know if it's going to be done on the back end of a hammer. Like I feel like normally he's been doing most of his damage on the orb, so to see the hammer in his hand is not going to instill me too much confidence in the play. He's been kind of getting moved around. Impala really having a good grasp on the hammer versus sword matchup.
I feel like Impala is finally activated here. I know we called it a little bit earlier, but right now Impala is just playing impeccably. I mean, we haven't seen any big hit on the side of Jeff. Kind of chipping away at Impala, but Impala is just playing way too solid right now. Very hard to pin down on this hammer. The downlight whips again, but the nair dash jump does find a connection, but immediately Impala landing with a downer, getting back onto the stage and trying to just build this stock lead.
Oh, Jeff allowing himself to get unarmed. That is not what I wanted to see. I thought maybe after getting one of those hits, he would have tried to swap back over to the orb and get that pressure going. But no, he stayed on the hammer and just looking for something. Now he's got the orb, but it may be too little too late. Impala fully activated. I mean, it's got 3 stocks left, and we're not super threatening of that stock just yet. I think we get it right at the edge, but that's about it.
Yeah, maybe a side sig or a side air a little bit closer to the ledge there, but Jeff going low here, forcing an option, and a classic GC and light to tap in the edge guard. Impala shouldn't be able to make it back, doesn't. And you're going to be seeing now this weapon starve going all the way up and then grabbing the orb in hand. Not impossible for Jeff, but a very tall task to say the least.
Right. Jeff. Yeah, he has to do quite a bit. I mean, if it's going to be done on anything, it's going to be on the orb. But as of right now, I just don't want to see the slowdown on Impala. He has been guessing correctly. He's been whiff punishing better now, even on the orb. That was one of the things that was kind of an issue in the earlier parts. That said he was not doing well at whiff punishing the orb. And so Jeff was allowed to kind of get reckless with the SIGs and whatnot. But now it seems like he is doing a way better job of getting these whiff punishes. He's sending him out another time that he's been disarmed very close. Okay, he tried to turn that around to his own advantage. You have to kind of make those plays too if you want to get back in this game, but it may be too little too late.
Impala using the SIG to position offstage. Jeff with sweat beats has it downer back into the wall, but a downlight into side air will close out the set for Impala. 3-1 with a 2-stock. Jeff with an incredible run in the winner's side, but the run isn't over.
Going up against Sandstorm in the winners finals.
That was a pretty confident kind of victory. It kind of seemed so comfortable. He did not seem like he had to deviate much from his game plan, but I feel like Impala started to really figure out the thing that you need to do against Kaino.